channel, Wedding My Plants. So today I'm going to do, to show you guys how I propagate a Sansevieria snake plant. Now this one is quite large. I've had it for a fair amount of time, and honestly, it needs a little help. Some of the leaves are breaking here. I have a lot of dryness on the ends here. I'm not going to completely repot it today because I just don't have the time to take this on. But I think in the future, as I'm searching for the soil, in the future I need to definitely repot this thing, maybe even break it up a little bit, just give it a new home. And check out these roots and see what's happening down there. But today, all I'm going to do is propagate some pieces that I want to hopefully make some new plant babies with. So I think I'm going to take some fairly longer ones that are kind of a little bit more flimsy like this. And I'll also take a couple shorter ones too that aren't really, doing as much. Now the key thing is though, I don't want to take a bad cutting. So in the sense of, if it's already looking really dry and not as great, I don't really want to make a new plant out of that. But if I have some ones that are looking really good still, those are the ones I'm going to choose to go ahead and propagate with. So I've got this vase here, vase, whatever you want to call it. I filled it up with some water, and I'm going to put my clippings in this. And hopefully within, about 15 days, we'll start to see some growth happening on the roots. And then hopefully within a month, we'll, be able to see some actual roots growing. So I'm super excited to do that. So what you're gonna need is some sharp scissors or a knife to be able to choose the cuttings that you want to grab for. So I'm just gonna look throughout the plant here. Obviously I have it raised up. This usually sits on the floor because it is so tall. You can kind of see this one is, the tallest one is definitely falling quite a bit now. So, but it's a pretty tall plant. So I really do love this baby, but it needs a little help. So I think first things first, I'm gonna get rid of this one. The one that's just kind of flopping each way. And maybe try to propagate it, maybe see if we can kind of thicken it up. But I think some sort of trauma has happened here. So I'm gonna definitely go in and find the root on that. And I'm gonna get as close as I can and do a cut. So I'll get a little closer here. So as you can see, I've cut the whole leaf here, and I've done just a cut at the bottom. Now I will go up just a little bit further here and take off a little bit more, okay? And now this is just going to go like directly in the water, and hopefully we get some roots that grow on that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut a few more. So, let's see. This is a nice one, but I want to leave it. We've got definitely some short ones in here. Keep spinning this. Let's do, not that one. Let's do this one here. Because it's got some stuff going on here, so I want to get rid of it. I don't want to waste any energy on pieces that are maybe causing problems. So here we have the piece again. Just going to take off a teeny bit more, just so it is a clean cut. And what that's going to do now is, I want it to kind of callus over a little bit. So once it calluses over, we'll go ahead and we'll drop that in the water. And I'm just going to keep cutting here. Give my plant a little bit of a haircut. If you guys don't know, I'm also a hairstylist, and I'm in my salon right now, but my salon has a lot of plants. So that's why we are in here doing this. I'm gonna take this one. This one's nice because it has a lot of new growth actually coming in around it. So hopefully it will continue to just kind of grow this new growth here by taking off some pieces you might be using too much energy on. And then, let's see, let's do just a few more. It's looking better already. I don't want to get rid of this tall one, but I might just do it. I'm gonna do it. Do I do it? I don't know. I just love it. I think, no, we'll keep it. I can't part yet. We're gonna leave it. I can't part without it yet. Yeah, we're gonna leave it. Can't take it away yet. But let's maybe do, this is a nice one here. It's a skinny one. Okay, that looks a lot better in my opinion. Maybe have this one in here, but we'll just leave it how it is. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here. I think that looks pretty good. I also had this one that fell off too. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuttings here. So we've got our water here and our cuttings. And like I said, I wanted them to callus over a little bit. So we'll go ahead and we'll put those in here. And how I want to do it is put kind of the longest one in first, which is my floppier one. Perfect. And then I'm just going to keep working down in height. I love it. Not only does it make kind of a fun centerpiece, but it's really beautiful and it's going to serve a great function. Now, as you can notice, I didn't fill the water up completely. I just have it about halfway here, or I guess a little bit more than halfway since it's a little bit thicker down here. But I did not want to fill it with too much water, but just enough so that it can start working its magic. So yeah, we've got 5 cuttings in here, and hopefully, like I said, within just like 2 weeks, we'll start to see some baby roots growing, and then hopefully in about a month, we'll see, you know, a fair amount of roots growing. So I am super excited for that. I personally have never propagated a snake plant of this size before, so I'm super stoked. I already feel like my huge Sansevieria looks better, and hopefully it can start to encourage some of these newer pieces to start to grow in. The color on this is really quite beautiful. I don't have any other ones that are as light as this one piece coming in. So that's exciting. But yeah, I've got all of these here, and I'll just keep it on the table or keep it on the station, and it'll be just a beautiful centerpiece and statement piece. And now the wonky leaf does not look as wonky. Now, if I wanted to, I could cut this in half and have it go, you know, have 2 pieces for it. But I personally like seeing them tall like this. It looks really beautiful and adds some height. So if you guys have any questions, or if you want to know anything else about my clippings, I hope to keep you guys posted, and I hope to make more videos so you can see my daily life with plants. Thanks guys, and until the next one, I'll see you then. Bye.